Hey, Kinelight family. Today we're going full-on cinematic blasphemy with a contentious list. 10 overhyped movies we all pretend to love. You know the movies everyone fawns over, but you're quietly like, really? Exactly. We're calling them out. I adore movies, but sometimes the hype is just too much. Shame on the stars, the marketing, or the bandwagon. So let's get spicy and break down these overrated films. Hang in there to the end and leave your hot takes in the comments. What film do you believe is overhyped? Huge thanks to our channel members for keeping Kinelight lit. Click that join button for exclusive goodies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's go. Number 10, Forrest Gump. Oh, I can already imagine the keyboards clacking in the comments. How dare you? It's a classic. Come on, I understand. Tom Hanks is a national treasure, and this film is the 90s go-to feel-good, quote-spewing machine. But let's discuss how it's overhyped. The plot is about Forrest, a man with low intelligence, wandering through pivotal historical events, winning hearts, and inexplicably raking in millions. It's sweet, all right, but the hype derives from its mawkish sentimentality. The movie goes heavy on sentimental moments that ring artificial, such as Jenny's repeated refusal of Forrest, only to arrive when it suits her. It's not so much a love story as a one-way fixation that's almost too awkward. And let's not forget about the length, almost 2.5 hours of inspirational scenes that go on even longer than Forrest's run across the country. Critics and spectators devoured it, awarding it 6 Oscars, including Best Picture over Pulp Fiction and The Shawshank Redemption. But I heard somewhere that the film's simplistic take on life and its glossing of intricate issues such as racism and war give it a feel more akin to cinematic comfort food than a deep masterpiece. It's one that you wish to love because it's so sincere, but inside you realize that it's more style than content. What do you think? Is Forrest Gump the GOAT, or are we just doing it because of those class quotes? Let me know in the comments. Number 9. The Notebook. This is for all the rom-com lovers out there. Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling have undeniable chemistry. Those wet kisses are the epitome of Pinterest boards. But come on, the plot itself? Really basic. It's one of star-crossed lovers, pulled apart by class and circumstance, with an predictable will they or won't they trajectory. The hype is based on the performances of the leads in that one legendary rain scene. But I read on a website that the narrative doesn't bring anything particularly new or different from other rom-coms in the period. It's powered by Gosling and McAdams, not the writing. And the entire Ally forgets Noah but remembers at the end twist reads as a tacky, emotional punch to the gut. The movie's enormous popularity was just when rom-coms were at their peak. But watch it again today, and it seems like every second mushy love story. It's not that great. It's just not the classic everyone makes it out to be. Are you Team Notebook, or are you also over it? Leave your thoughts below. Number 8. Avatar. James Cameron's visual extravaganza shocked us in 2009 with its 3D technology and rich world building. But aside from that, tell me about the story. It's essentially Dances with Wolves space acquainted, a formulaic savior of the outsider story. The buzz was all about the special effects, and Pandora does indeed look beautiful. But the storyline? Anorexic. The characters? One-dimensional. I've read it's a formulaic humans against nature story that relies too much on CGI to cover up a poor script. It grossed billions, but that was more a reflection of the theatrical experience rather than the film itself. Watch it at home, and it's just not as enchanting. Is Avatar a visual wonder or an overhyped snooze fest? Hit me with your thoughts. Number 7. The Dark Knight Rises. Christopher Nolan's trilogy Closer had enormous expectations following The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger's Joker had raised the bar so high, though, that this one, it didn't stick the landing. Bane's awesome, but his plot is complicated, and the plot twists, such as Talia al Ghul's reveal, feel like they're telegraphed. I watched a review complaining that the script is F it up with skimpily written characters and a hurried ending. It's not a terrible movie, but it's hyped up to be a perfect finale when it's actually just all right. Does The Dark Knight Rises get the accolades it deserves, or is it flying on The Dark Knight's coattails? Let us have it. Number 6. Suicide Squad. Oh boy, this one. The trailers were fire, killer soundtrack, neon aesthetic, and Jared Leto's Joker. But the film? A hot mess. The studio wanted a fun Guardians of the Galaxy-esque flick, but director David Ayer had something else in mind. The product, I was told somewhere, is a weakened film with a poor story and an almost gone Joker. It's overpromised due to the hype, but it left fans craving for more. Is Suicide Squad a guilty pleasure or an outright disappointment? Chime in below. Number 5. Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. After waiting all these years, fans were excited for a new chapter of Star Wars. But Trade Wars? Jar Jar Binks? Zzz. I read a take that the story's messy, and the CGI is cold compared to the original trilogy's warmth. Darth Maul was great, but the rest? It's a disappointment that fans feign love in order to remain faithful to the franchise. Are you defending The Phantom Menace? Or is it time to admit that it's overhyped? Let's discuss. Number 4. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Harrison Ford and Spielberg return for another romp? You bet. Aliens? Swinging monkeys? No. I heard it's got cheesy CGI and an out-of-place alien storyline that deviates from the series' earthy roots. The hype was palpable, but the follow-through? A swing and a miss. Do you adore this indie sequel, or is it a relic best left in the ground? Share your thoughts. Number 3. The Matrix Reloaded. The original Matrix revolutionized sci-fi, so its sequel had large footsteps to follow. It got stuck with complicated exposition and less effective action, though. I read a review that implied the philosophical subplots feel convoluted, and the pace just isn't as taut as the first. It's not bad, but it's oversold as a worthy sequel when it's actually just adequate. Are you still hooked on The Matrix Reloaded, or is it a glitch in the hype machine? Let me know. Number 2, 2001, A Space Odyssey. All right, this one's gonna stir some controversy. Kubrick's sci-fi masterpiece is a filmmaking landmark, but come on, it's a snore. I've heard it's groundbreaking, but not necessarily a blast to watch. The monkey scene is a slog, and the story is so abstract you require an academic degree to understand it. Everyone raves about it to appear sophisticated, but secretly, most people find it dull. Is 2001 a work of art or a hyped-up grind? Fearless commenters, weigh in. Number 1, Napoleon Dynamite. This offbeat comedy was a cultural touchstone. Everybody was quoting it during high school. But watch it again now and it's cringingly awkward. I've seen some fans say it's stupid and shitty even though it got so much hype. The jokes rely on cringe and the storyline is really non-existent. It's overhyped because it's so memey, but it doesn't last. Do you still adore Napoleon Dynamite, or are those tater tots ready to go? Let us know. Okay, Kinelight crew, there you have it. 10 highly overhyped films that we all feign to adore. From Forrest Gump's schmaltzy sentiment to Napoleon Dynamite's cringe humor, these movies have been coasting on hype for far too long. Now I know some of you are likely livid at this point, ready to fire up in defense of your favorites in the comments, and I'm here for it. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Which film on this list do you actually love, and which do you secretly believe is overhyped? Or better still, tell me a film I left out that should be called out. Let's keep the discussion going before we sign off. If you love this in-depth dive, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your film lover friends, and press that subscribe button for more hot takes on film, television, and popular culture. An enormous thank you to our channel members. You're the actual MVPs. Take a look at the join button for special perks, and make sure to follow us on insert social media platforms for more Kinelight. Until then, keep watching, keep arguing, and let's continue to have cinema love, hype or not.